right, on my way home, it is 6 o'clock. Got done right around 6 on that cleanup. This one's out of the way. Took me about an hour. All with the 9010, like I had previously mentioned. Just absolute powerhouse of a blower. I purposely did not bring the billy goat, only because it's just getting a trailer in and out of there when you don't have to. I rather spend a little bit of extra time with the backpack blower versus the billy goat. The billy goat's really good at moving leaves like in the fall that are freshly fallen, if that makes sense. Not as much for leaves that are either soaked into the ground, or like this lady did not have, like I had mentioned before, she had not had a fall cleanup. So we're cleaning up everything that fell from the fall and that stayed in long grass, because long story short, she fell on hard times, and I cut the season for her. I think second week of October was my last visit for the yard. I did help her out with the snow, but and the salting, but you know, it's been a really long time since that yard's been touched. So that's taken care of. Now I just, you know, what do you charge for something like that? Number one, it's a premium because it's out of the way. That's first and foremost. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to, I was gonna say break it up. I was gonna say combine it, actually. Make it a bigger thing with the first cut, but I think she likes more smaller bills, so I don't know. It's hard. I mean, that was a... Now, you're gonna get... people might get on me for quote-unquote saying that this is taking advantage, but to me, all day long, just the amount of work. You gotta factor the amount of work, not the hours, but the equipment. $600 blower, $650 blower, that was worth every bit of that blower to me. I get a rate, blower gets a rate. But at the end of the day, it's better to price by job than by hour. You know, but you're looking at travel time. You're looking at very, very high risk. So that you're not paying for what the service is as much as you are paying for the risk. I mean, just pulling out of there, you got to put your windows down. You got to listen for traffic because you can't see. It's a very tight turn, and somebody was hauling around the corner as I was pulled out already, but you know, if I had a trailer, that would not be good. That's why I'm highly considering selling. Though I do have a couple of really great people, I should say, but not the best properties in terms of beauty. It's funny. I've got clients who have $1 million houses, and you know, their lawns are, you know, not just the lawns are beautiful, but they've got the whole, you know, in-ground pools, the perfect bluestone, everything. You know, the hardscaping is just on point. You know, you could tell they care a lot about their property. And then I have people that are in the middle of the woods, and grass doesn't grow that often, and you know, and then you have everything in between. But she's definitely one of the ladders where you know, you don't want to put, you're not going, you're not going crazy, which is why I'm considering just coming there in the pickup. It's just, over the years, I've been doing this one since, this is year 5 for this client. She's one of my first ones, and it's too hard getting in there with a trailer, and it's too risky pulling out. Every time I pull out, the people are going up faster and faster around that blind curve, and it's a recipe for somebody not paying attention or somebody not being able to stop in time. It's a nightmare situation. So I'm highly considering I might let the Toro go. It's been for sale, but I've kind of been putting a high number on it. I might come down on price or just agree to get rid of it, because I'm going to be honest, it's been put through its paces. I just use it because I like it on the bumpier lawns with the My Ride, and you can't beat that ride for the money. And those people don't require the most premium cut. Like, they're not they don't, whether I come with a little push mower, or I come with a Skag or a Walker, or just something that leaves the most premium cut. They don't care.
Police reported ahead.
So, see, I don't see any police. Where are the police? Where are the police? So to me, I can't do that with everybody who, I'm not doing that with everybody who I would use the Toro for, but I don't know. It's under deep consideration. So I put that money back in my pocket after my big purchases. I think I'm gonna go that route. I have people all day. I have the machine up for $3,500. I have people all day trying to offer me 3. Not all day, but here and there. But now we're getting to spring, so I'm getting to near the end of prime time to sell. Once we get another couple weeks, people have got their mowers they're mowing. They're not going to want to buy my mower. So I need to make a decision now on that, and I think I've been having it up for 35. Somebody offered me originally. There was a nice guy. I kind of know him, not like super well, but he lives up the block from me, and he offered me. He's like, I have 2,800 today. I'm like, dude, I need at least 3 for you, and that's giving you a big discount. And he couldn't make it work. And then I had a lady offer me 3. And I messaged her. This was yesterday. I messaged her back this morning. I was like, can we meet in the middle at $3,250? Now, I did put the money into it this season. It's ready to go. It's got a complete service done on it. So oil, air filter, the works, everything. I would like, and it's got a belt. I have a belt. It's got a belt on it, obviously, but I have an extra brand new belt for it. And those belts are like $100. So between the service on it and then the 100, I want 3 plus whatever that's worth, and that's about $3,200. But honestly, I might let it go for 3. I might just let it go. I need the garage space. That just it's just I think it should be. I think I could let it go for 3. But now that I offer $32.50, I'm not gonna go back and go, all right, fine. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if she ever responded. If not, I'll follow her up and kind of go a little lower. But that's that. But what I was saying with that, back to that property in Brewster. Yeah, she's paying for the risk. It's a very big liability for me to go there, and each time I go there, I am going to get paid well. And I don't mean to sound arrogant about that. It's just the fact of the matter. So, you know, that cleanup was giving her, I would price that if she wasn't so nice and kind to me, that would be a $600 cleanup, especially because we didn't really do much in the fall. I'm gonna give her, what I'm gonna do is that's not gonna include the mow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a $500 cleanup, so she's gonna get like $100 off. But I am gonna charge her for the mow, which I think for her it's a little under $100. I think it's 92, 95, 4, something like that. It's between 90 and 95. Well, it's gonna be like $595 at the end of the day, plus tax, a little over $600. Big job, you know. But is what it is. You know, I'm gonna have to reach out to her, kind of break the news to her that you know, your cleanup was a lot. She was telling me, because she knows I only come there by myself for the most part, unless it's a big job. I've done a few big jobs with her where I brought some help. And she was encouraging me to bring help, and you know, I didn't bring help. I brought tools for the tools for the job, but those tools, quote unquote, cost money. So it's going to be a $500 cleanup. We'll put it at $499, make it sound good. Plus a $93 mow. I don't know, whatever it is. And because she's about $100, maybe a dollar or two over, with tax on the mow. So that's what something like that costs. And guys, if you're watching this and you're young, you know, I know this channel's small is an understatement.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
There's so many big guys, but I'll be completely open with you. This is like a part-time thing for me. I run it as if it were a full-time business, but I do have a career on this. I say I have a career on the side. That's how I kind of look at it, because this is more my passion than my career. But anybody could be, now it's not true all year, but you know, you get into crunch time here in April, May, you got to be pulling in big money, and get rid of all those customers who just straight up don't pay, give you a hard time, yada yada. $500 an hour is not out of the question. That is on the high side. Let me be very clear. That's not don't watch this and expect, oh, I'm just going to use a little leaf blower and make $500 an hour. Not going to happen. You got to build up the clientele. You got to build up the rapport for them. It takes years. But it can happen. And a lot of things have to line up right for that. You have to have, number one, you have to have the right person. You have to have the right account. If you're in subdivision, you know, you have to look at your competition. That was in an area flooded with Mexicans, okay? Which is fine. So many Mexicans. The client I have, I'm sweet older lady. She's doesn't have a racist bone in her body. However, she wants somebody that she could speak to. Okay, she can't understand accents. She can't understand other languages. So that's a premium right there. You know, you pay a premium for that. You pay a premium for me traveling. You pay a premium for how difficult the property is to get in and out of. You pay premiums, and that adds up to about you get the right tool. You spend you could spend $100 on a little cheap blower, or the little battery crap that they try and push, or get the big dog of big dogs in terms of backpack blowers. I'm not even talking about, forget about windstorms, forget about Billy Go ride-ons, forget about even my Billy Go push. You get all that. You spend I don't know what is it? I think it's $629. It's like after tax, whatever. It's like $650 out the door for the best of the best backpack blower, and you theoretically make that in one job, and that's it. And a normal and that's I understand that's a stretch, but I'll tell you what. Or here's a better mindset: guaranteed. Do a fall cleanup, do a spring cleanup. One client between fall and spring easily pays for that blower. Okay? This is why people think, and I'd love a windstorm, but people think, whatever they are. I don't even know what they are now. I looked, they were like 10, 12, whatever they are. Let's just say 12 tags out the door. Let's say you can get one for 12. They're probably 13, 14. People say that's absolutely insane. Who the hell would drop that much money on a blower when you could buy a small car for that, or a used car for that? Somebody who's smart buys that, because the productivity, they will make 15 grand or whatever it costs in maybe the first week that they have it. If you're a smaller guy, you can make that in the first season or two between spring and fall. Make that up, So that's that. Longer video. I just wanted to reiterate what happened with that cleanup, how I'm pricing it. $499 is what I'm gonna go with. We're gonna get a first cut on it. $499 for that was not perfect. There were still a few leaves in there. Leaves were in the grass. Grass will be mowed next week, and not only will the grass will be mowed next week, we'll do a full mow, trim, blow. And what are we doing here? Are we gonna turn? We got a signal. There we go. Signal with 30 feet left. That's great. And come on. Oh, they got a little Uber thing. They have Uber up here. What a great person. Great person. But that's that. I'm gonna head back. I'm a couple minutes away from the house, so you basically had me from the entire drive. Probably turn this on with a minute into the drive. We're at 19 minutes, and I probably got 2 minutes at. So it's about with no traffic, whatever. It's a little over 20, 22, 23 minutes. There it is.